Nice. What a strike. That was lovely. Different sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good. There you go. 155 yards you've just hit that 7-iron. When was the last time you hit a 7-iron 155 yards?
Can you film that and send that to me?
Right, Dave, how's it been going?
Bit mixed.
Bit mixed, yeah?
Yeah, in and out.
Okay.
Some okay, some... Backswing seems okay.
Yep.
Downswing I'm struggling with.
Okay, so we're working on that, trying to get that into out path, get that rotation.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll whack TrackMan on and we'll have a look at what's going on. We'll film some swings and then we'll have a look at them and see what's happening, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So 7-iron.
Yeah. Target just over the black poles, perfect, yeah?
Yeah.
That's your sort of target line.
Yeah. Right hand side of the red.
Yeah.
Where the red flag is.
Perfect. Good strike. Start with. Bit heavy.
Yep.
Okay, and again, one more. A little bit thin. Okay, let's have a look at this data on TrackMan and the video of the swings. So, what we're working on though, look, swing path is really good. We're starting to get inside there. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So where we were a little bit over the top before and swinging from out to in,
yeah,
we're definitely getting that swing path better. Hence, you can see with the squarer club face, the distance is better.
Yeah.
Okay. Quality of strike's good there. Yeah, a little bit erratic, couple of good ones, couple of miss hits. So let's have a little look at the video and see what happens here. So from behind, looking at getting that rotation. Much better with your hip rotation there, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still swinging.
Still a little bit long, yeah? Where I think we get that little bit extra at the top, can you see how you sort of overturn your shoulders and hips a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, just a slight change of direction. We don't make that first move correctly. So I think we need to make the backswing. Let's have a look from the front. There, can you see that, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Just try and, that position there, what do you notice about your wrists halfway back there? We could probably
Still not broke.
Yeah, we've not set them enough, have we? We need to get that angle and set them wrists a little bit more, because what that's leading to is that little bit of an over rotation.
Yeah.
And then to recoil, you just get that feeling of coming a little bit back over the top, yeah?
Yeah.
So I think let's work on that wrist hinge, because through there as well, look, if we set the wrists, we can get the hands releasing better.
Yeah.
They're a little bit quiet through there, aren't they?
Yeah.
So a little bit more wrist hinge. So let's work on the mat. Let's get that feeling here. But when we're in the backswing, we've got that golf club to here.
Yeah.
And we've got to really set that angle.
I've got to do that.
Yeah. See that angle there?
Yeah.
Set that right hand.
There.
Because then, look at the angle you've got there. Remember then we worked on that feeling of really releasing it over last minute, yeah? Okay?
Yeah.
So we've got to set the wrist earlier, which if you do your backswing now and do your practice swing, just swing back and stop, hinge your wrists, there you go, that's as far as you can go, isn't it, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless, again, like I said, if you don't hinge, then we just overturn. And that's where we're losing the strike then, because with that overturn, we're also moving off our centre point and not getting back to the bottom of the ball.
Yeah.
Feet a bit wider there, so we can just get that rotation. Good. So let that hinge happen in the backswing.
Right.
So feel it halfway back, set the wrists and release the hands. And again, there. That's it, good. Hinge, that's better. Don't overturn it, just let it hinge and then release the hand. Better strike, yeah?
Yeah.
Much crisper. So you could tell from the sound off the club face there, you've released that through, your ball speed's gone up because you've released the club face, and your strike is right out the middle, look, yeah?
And it's less effort.
Good, so set the wrist and release. Not as good, not bad. Okay, and again. But that's where we got to really get that feeling there, look. You're rotating fine, but we've got to use the levers here. We've got to set that right wrist as much as we can. Do it again.
On there. A lot of the times I feel as if I get to here.
Yeah.
And then this is coming in here and the club's going there.
Yeah, but that's where we want to then feel the release. So
and
when
I need to get there, don't I?
Yeah, and when you get to this point, there is we leave the release till late and then we whip it over.
Right.
What you tend to get sometimes is an early release.
I'm doing
so
that.
Yeah, if you go to the top of your swing,
Yeah.
so you go to the top, and then because you haven't set and you come down, you early release here,
Yeah.
and that's when you also get the heavy contacts. Your low point sometimes is behind the ball. Yeah.
Still feel as if keep this.
Keep that
cocked.
as long as you can, and then to the last minute release it through. Yeah.
And is it literally? So I get to here.
Yeah. And then whip it over.
And then is the last thing, isn't it?
As much as you can,
Hands
yeah.
and a club
The later
are
you
last
can
thing.
hit, the later you can release that. A, then your angle of attack is better into the ball.
Yeah.
But B, think about the loft on the club face is stronger as well as we
Yeah.
release it on top of the ball.
Yeah.
So there, now drive and release. Good. Not until you feel that weight into that left foot.
Yeah.
So hinge it and then release it later. Good strike. Better strike.
Missed the matey.
Straight over the black pole. Perfect. There, good. That's it. So we're here.
Yeah.
As you swing down, your weight is to now shift, and that angle stays there. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you keep driving, and then at that point there, you're going to feel the right hand release over. There. Really whip through it. Go on, set the wrist, set the angle, drive. Good strike. Nice strike that.
Yeah.
Look at the distance. See the difference? Flight as well. It's not going straight up to the air where sometimes you early release and add loft.
No, the others.
That's driving it a lot more forward.
Others I felt I just kept weight on the right side.
If you just look at the trap man here, just to show also what you're doing here, look. Just to show you your dynamic loft, which is your loft at impact there. Early shots, you were 27.7. That's the loft on your club face at impact.
Yeah.
Okay. Your dynamic loft now is 23. So hinge it, then drive the weight and release late. Better strike.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
A lot better. And again, just keep working on setting that wrist hinge. And also, as we've said, look, if you do it correctly, if you hinge and turn, you can't overswing.
No.
The only reason you're overswinging is you're not hinging and then you're just overturning.
And I come up.
Yeah. You're turning past 90 degrees with your shoulders. You're changing all your angles, your spine angle and the position at the top of your swing, which makes it very hard to get back to that golf ball. Good. And then feeling, like you said, practice your position. So if you take your setup, what I'd like you to do when you practice and think about your positions without a ball, good.
Yeah.
So get this first bit and say, right, this stage here,
Yeah.
I want to set there
Yeah.
to the top.
Yeah.
And then on the way down, keep that angle until you get to that position there. Can you feel how that's parallel with the ground, yeah?
Yeah.
And then from that point, you can release it through. Good. Hold the angle, then release it.
Already having me weight
Yeah.
onto the left side.
Left foot, yeah. Drive. Before you release the club, the weight goes into your left foot. But rehearsing the position, set, turn, hold, and feel the weight go forward, yeah?
Right.
And then whip it through. Delaying that hit and then whipping the hands through. Rather than what your old habit used to be was from the top, just throwing
Yeah.
out and casting over the top, yeah? There, and then down. And then really whip it through. Good. Right hand over left. Set the angle. Bit clean, but not bad. And again.
Yeah.
So you said about that movement down,
Yeah.
absolutely with the body weight. So if you take your setup position, if you go to the top of your backswing and just stop. Okay, so get there, good. First move, just feel the weight push down and into the left foot there. Can you feel that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're driving down into the ball. Then you're holding the angle. So feel the weight down and forward into that left foot. Nice. What a strike. That was lovely. Soft draw. Different sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good. There you go. 155 yards you've just hit that 7-iron. When was the last time you hit a 7-iron, 155
Can you
yards?
film that and send that to me?
So right, Dave, so what we've worked on, let's go through our key points so that we've got our feeling of what we're trying to do. So setup's good. We're working on that hinge in the backswing. So set the hinge, turn, good. Now stop there, that's brilliant. That angle is what you're looking for here. Can you see that 90-degree angle, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice turn,
Yeah.
first move, down and forward, and then hold the club angle till the last minute, yeah?
Yep.
Then you're going to release that right hand over. Good, lovely. Okay, so it's a bit of practice on that, but big improvements in that lesson, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, happy with that?
Brilliant.
Good man.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you soon.